What is up, my boners? This is MrITryHard here, the nastiest commentator in all of motherfucking YouTube. How you guys been doing? I've been doing motherfucking fantastic, and today we have a gameplay of Domination on the map Standoff for you guys. Hope you enjoy. And I was thinking, at least I was trying to think of a commentary topic for today. So you know what? Usually what I do is I'll go through my YouTube inbox, and there's always a bunch of messages in there asking me for help and stuff like that. And I read this one, and I was like, I gotta talk to this person. So this person is a young lady who comes from the Czech Republic, so you're gonna have to excuse her her English. I was gonna say French. You're gonna have to excuse her English. I'll try to clarify as I read this. Anyways, we'll see how this goes. So, she says, "Hi, MrITryHard. I love your shows and everything. It's the best, sure thing. I have a question for you. My boyfriend left me 3 days ago. She's a girl, she's not gay, just clarifying that. He said it's because we are so different and that we are far away from each other, and other strange things. And he also said it's better to end it. I'm kind, sweet person, you know. I loved him, and he supposedly loved me too. We were together for more than 8 months, and he was always saying I love you, I never leave you, you will have to do it yourself. Then how is it possible that he left me? I've always been kind and nice to him. I even arrived to him, so I'm guessing she like drove to him, or not, well, maybe not drove because she's in high school, but she probably took the train or whatever, and it cost her $100. And after that breakup, he said I was stupid, and I've done all those things. So, you know, he called her stupid for going over there and trying to sort things out, I guess. But he didn't say he never loved me, and he is really mean to me now. Also, he has no other girl. I have to know your opinion on the third side. So she wants to know my point of view. So can you answer me? Why do you think he left me? Thanks if you'll answer. It doesn't matter how. I love you, Barbara. Also, sorry for my English. All right, Barbara. Usually, all right, I'm that kind of guy who doesn't give a flying fuck about people. Like, I'm sorry if this sounds rude or if this sounds mean, but I like to live my life the way the way I want to, and it doesn't matter what people think. It's just whatever. I don't give no fucks. And usually I would read a message like that and be like, well, you know what? It sucks for you. Just move on, and you're young. But for some reason, I don't know what it is about your message, Barbara, but that one got to me. Like, I read it, and I was like, God, I feel so sad. Like, this girl is obviously heartbroken. She's obviously confused. She has no, like, I'm not sure how old you are. I'm guessing you're in high school, so you're probably, like, what, 15, 16, maybe 17 years old. And it's a time when relationships they're cruel. You live these crazy highs where, like, you meet somebody at your high school, maybe you're in a new school or something, and like you instantly fall in love, and you're like, oh my god, this person is like the man or the woman of my dreams. I want to spend the rest of my life with them. This is gonna be epic. This is my ideal perfect person. And then 3 months later, you're like, this person's a bitch. Fuck this person. I hate you. I never want to speak to you again. And one thing I recommend is to, I guess, not take these things too seriously. Like don't take these high school relationships too seriously, because it leads to situations like the one Barbara's having right now. She is completely heartbroken. She probably cried her heart out, and it sucks for her right now, and she's gonna live, the next few weeks in pain, all for something that in 5 years you're not gonna give a fuck about. Like, I'm gonna tell you a story, not a story, but I'm gonna give you a pro tip. See, I am 28 years old, right? So I've lived through the whole high school stuff, the college, all the drama, all that crap, all that bullshit. And I was one of those guys too, right? I fell in love, and I was like, oh my god, this person. And then, I've been dumped, or I've dumped people, and it was horrible and horrifying, and I cried my heart out. And I would have loved to have this advice that I'm gonna give you guys right now. And it's really stupid, and it's really cliche, but it doesn't fucking matter, alright? So, it sounds stupid, right? And it sounds so impossible to you guys right now, because of course, you guys are in that age where you're falling in love, and you're crazy, and in the highs and the lows. But trust me, once you get out of high school and you start, quote-unquote, your adulthood, I feel like once you hit college, once you start maybe living on your own, once you get a car, start having some responsibilities, that's when you actually start living your adulthood, I guess. So once you get out of high school, all these people, like me personally, I didn't like hold on to any relationships, like friendships, like love stuff, whatever, as soon as I left high school, all those things were done. I started meeting new people, making new friends, doing all that stuff. But just because of the fact that you're leaving, like, the only reason that you're friends with the friends you are right now is because of proximity. And, you know, it sucks, you know, you may be, like, crazy, like, friendship with, like, some other girl out there or some other guy, and you're crazy in love with this dude, but once you leave, you're gonna start meeting thousands of other people who are equally as awesome. Like, you may think that this guy, I'm speaking of Barbara right now, but this applies to all guys and girls out there, you may think that this man is your Prince Charming. And by the way, I don't believe in that shit. The whole idea that one person, like there's only one person on this earth that is right for you is total bullshit. Because think about it, like what if your one person lives in fucking Africa? Like how the hell are you gonna find this one person? Destiny? Fuck that shit. No. We are types, right? Like I am a type of person. I am this type. Like let's say it's just call it type A, right? And maybe type A works well with type B. Alright, so I'll be attracted to any girl that fits the profile of type B. That's just the way shit works, and that's just, like, that's my opinion on the whole deal. You guys might have a different opinion, but that's just the way I think about it. And so you're attracted to this man, he fits your type, and there are thousands, if not millions of other people out there, guys out there, who will fit that type. Now, all you gotta do is find one that you think is good looking, and then boom, there you go. You'll forget about your guy who broke your heart. It doesn't matter. All that you need to do right now is learn from this situation. Learn the patterns, because people have patterns, right? They're all spawning around you. Like, what the fuck? Whatever, it's fun. You need to find out patterns, like what did you do, or what did this guy do that actually led to this breakup or him being an asshole to you, and learn how to recognize those faster, right? Like you need to find out what, like in the weeks leading up to this, or in the, I don't know, days, hours, I don't know how short your relationship was, but anyways, that's besides the point. Learn that what he did is telltale sign of what others may do, right? Because you're gonna keep on dating those types, right? Rarely do people go and change, like, who they like in life. They might try out something else, like something different. Like maybe they like the shy, quiet girl, or and then, you know, they'll try dating like some really loud bitch. Well, you know, odds are that's not gonna last very long. They'll go back to the shy type because that's who they like, and no matter what they admit, like that's just the way we're fucking built. So those people, they all have these mannerisms and these telltale signs that shit goes down and it's leading to bad shit. So learn, like, try to see what he did or what you did that actually caused this whole idea of, like, him breaking up with you. And then learn from that and learn how to judge that and see it coming. And because if you see that shit coming, you'll be more prepared. You won't be, like, strucken like you are right now because you're, like, totally, like, mind-boggled, mind-fucked. You're like, what the hell is going on? You're going to see that and you're going to be able to, I don't know, forecast it. And then what's going to happen is you'll be prepared for it, or maybe you'll be even able to prevent it. Who knows, right? That's my advice that I have for you. And you know what? I bet you'll never hear something like this ever again from anybody else, because honestly, what, like, people like to believe in these, like, fairy tales, and I don't think that, you know, this life is a whole fairy tale deal, because if it was a fairy tale, we'd all have our Prince Charming and we'd all be kissing frogs. I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm just spitting you, like, the truth, and I guess there's some science behind this whole thing. And oh, by the way, if you guys kill equipment, you guys get a lot of points. I think I got a V set off of this shit earlier in this gameplay. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any more questions or these whole relationship stuff, I like to do them from time to time. It's not like always, but every now and again I like to do one of these, and this one struck me. So bye, bro. I hope I helped you, and I hope I helped a few boners out, and I hope a few guys and ladies out there can actually relate to this shit. If you did, please make sure to hit the jizz in my motherfucking pants button. That was a weird accent. Hope you guys enjoyed. MrITryHard outscoring Ronaldinho. Bye, and trollololol.